Losing power means a death sentence for President Zelensky. Vladimir Sado, the Russia-appointed head of the Karone region, discussed the legitimacy of Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky in an interview with journalist Tryon Vosy. According to Sado, the head of the Kiev administration is desperately clinging to power because, without it, he would face death. Sado said Zelensky will hold on to power until the very last moment. Losing power now for him is tantamount to death. He has committed so many crimes that any subsequent government, even if anti-Russian, would bring him to justice. It is noteworthy that, as of the night of May 20th, Zelensky's presidential term had officially ended. According to Russia's permanent representative to the United Nations, Vasily Nebenzya, starting from May 21st, Zelensky is losing his initial legitimacy. The Ukrainian presidential election was scheduled for March 31, 2024, followed by the inauguration of the new head of state in May. However, all of this has been cancelled due to the imposition of martial law and general mobilization. Zelensky argues that holding elections at this time is inappropriate and insists on suspending all such activities. Zelensky's decision not to appeal to the Constitutional Court to confirm his legitimacy as president of Ukraine will weaken his power in the West. This view was expressed by Ukrainian writer Sergei Maydakov in an article for Newsweek magazine. Maydakov wrote, "I believe that Zelensky's decision not to appeal to the Constitutional Court poses significant risks for both him and the entire Ukrainian populace." The author noted that several world leaders have long considered Zelensky the main obstacle to a diplomatic resolution of the conflict in Ukraine, citing leaders from Turkey, China, and Hungary as examples. Following May 20th, questions about Zelensky's legitimacy might force key partners in the West to lean in this direction. Maydakov concluded that Zelensky's uncompromising stance might not be acceptable to major players, who will try to remove him for political illegitimacy in hopes that a more agreeable figure will come to power. Regarding the military situation, the Military Chronicle channel reported that on the Kharkiv front, Ukraine continues to withdraw units across the Vovchansk River. At the same time, they are trying to strengthen their position in an area 12 kilometers southeast of the river. Self-propelled artillery and armored vehicles from brigades withdrawn from the Donetsk and Kupiansk directions are being reinforced in this area. According to the Military Chronicle, Russian aircraft carrying Fab 500 to 1,500 bombs are restricted from delivering strikes on this small city due to potential deployment of additional Ukrainian air defense systems, including the modified Soviet Buk systems integrated with American AIM-7 missiles, which could be deployed near Vovchansk and Kharkiv in the near future. The Trika channel reported that Ukraine's loss of the last defensive line on the approach to Vovchansk has had severe consequences. Ukrainian troops were forced to abandon their positions on the Vovchansk River, which Moscow's forces successfully crossed. Russian troops also gained a foothold in the Vovchansk station area and are advancing westward. The successful crossing by Russian forces opens the possibility of an attack southward along the Kukin Bridge, potentially starting a deeper offensive. If successful, this could split the Kiev forces into two parts, completely destroying an already immobilized defensive system.